you talk about your friendship with Paco de Lucía, and then you play a new arrangement of Yellow Nimbus, which was joyful. I really love that version, replete with the flamenco guitar beats, which I could ask you how you did that, but I'd rather ask you how, just to share a few words about your friendship and your musical connection with Paco.
Well, Paco, when I met Paco, he sort of rounded out what for me was a big discovery for me when I was in high school, because prior to just really discovering the heart of Latin music, my first introduction to music was bebop and jazz, and Diz Bird and Miles Davis and Thelonious Monk, and these guys, their demeanor was rather cool and rather like I mean, they could be Dizzy, for instance. He was a real entertainer, but when these guys played, they were serious about it, and they didn't make any attempt to really entertain, and plus the fact that the music of that era was quite demanding. It was you had to be into it to really grasp it. Whereas when I heard Latin music, that beat that I heard in coming out of New York and out of Puerto Rico and out of Cuba, with Eddie Palmieri and Machito and these bands, that gave me a whole other emotional outlook to music. I thought, wow, this is uplifting, happy music, and it struck something. So when I met Paco, it sort of rounded out that education for me that I started to get with Eddie Palmieri and Ray Barretto and Tito Puente, which was the flavor of this rhythm, the flamenco rhythm, and the way the dancers and the singers told stories. So we became very good friends, Paco and I. He was a very big inspiration to me. We appeared on one another's recordings, and we had a lifelong friendship.
You're a wonderful musician, and that's great that you already had that kind of background with listening to Ray Barretto and those sort of things. But so by the time you connected with Paco, you already had a real mindset of that, and were able to really connect and appreciate what Paco was doing. Like you said, it made it kind of full circle.
Yeah. I mean, the actual musical tradition of flamenco music is another strain on the planet. It comes from the Middle East, and the rhythms are similar, but they've got a whole ethnic about it that is different than the Afro-Cuban, But there's a similarity to it. So it was a language that I didn't know very well. And Paco and his musicians, Jorge Pardo and Carlos Benavent, Ruben Dantas, these guys helped. By working with them, I kind of got the feel of how that music is put together.